Okay, I think we're live, everybody. Hello, the real fam. Hello, the real family. How are you doing? Hello, Deb. Hello, Rachel. Hi, Auntie. Sharon B. Hi. How you doing? So, if y'all can see me and hear me well, give me 2 thumbs up. So I know that both of those audio visuals are all right and it's working just fine. Wearing my darker glasses, I don't like it, but okay. So I assume you can see me good. Oh, there, the volume's up now. So that should be better. All right, everybody. Hello, everybody. Can you see me good? Can you hear me good? All right, great. Thanks, Deb. Okay, so let's get started, everybody. Oh my goodness. This is unfailing cold. Hi. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm wearing these Mickey Lou. Hello. Oh, this smells so good though. All right, get all the chinks out. All right, there we go. Hello, baby. Okay. Let's get this guy out here for a second. Thank you. Give me 1 second because I wanted to do this as well. I know just a second, y'all. 7. Just out of curiosity, I'm adding this to the mix so that I can, okay, 1 second, okay? So 10, 20, 21, that is 3. Okay, so that's 10. 10, 10, 10. All right, everybody, we're good to go. Who else is here? Crystal Pink, Cheryl Calamari. Okay, this thing. Oh, hello, buddy. So, just a second, y'all. See, I had, this other lady whose name is Kathy Michelle White. Her real name is Coriana Han. So I just wanted to do both. Her name is Coriana White and Kathy Michelle White. So I don't know whether Kathy is a short form for Catherine and whether, or it is a Kathy with a K instead of a C, I don't know that. And also Coriana Han, I don't know what her middle name is. So I just wanted to do both versions to see how that works out. So hang on a second. All right. So let's get started. I'm actually going to start off with, although I did kind of want to start off with Coriana, but let's first do Jay-Z and see what's going on and see what comes up in that reading. So we have, his name is Sean Corey Carter. So So yeah, I got her name as Coriana, correct. That's what I worked on. I was just curious to say, oh, okay, I got both. Lucinda, hello. So let's start off. JC, show me what I need to see. I have Leo, okay. Then I have Uranus, Jupiter. I'm going to take one more because Uranus and Jupiter came out together. And then we have Aries. So he's a Sun in Sagittarius, right? So just so you know, his date of birth, based on his date of birth, city and state of birth, I don't know his time of birth, but he's come up as Sun in Sagittarius, Moon is in Libra, Mercury is in Sagittarius, Venus in Sagittarius, and Mars is in Aquarius. So we have Leo, Uranus and Jupiter, and then Aries. Right off the bat, I can tell you his energies. Uranus is a planet of sweeping changes, correct? We know that. It's a planet where, there are sudden changes and shocks, etc. So I'm going to say with Jupiter, whatever this sudden change and this shock that's going to come about, it's pillared on both sides with fire energy, which are his sister signs, Leo on one side and Aries on the other side. This is going to be big, okay? This is really going to be big. These sudden shocks and changes and it's enhanced by Jupiter, so it's going to be big. Now we have Leo. He's a 12, 11, 10, 9th house is in Libra. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5th house, 9th house and 5th house, and he has a 7th house and 5th house. So 9th house, where are his, oh, that's not the one. Where are my notes? Come on, notes. Yeah, open. Let me open. What are you doing? Ah, there you go. So 9th house is the house of higher knowledge. For example, it's travel, it's education is the intellect, the mind. And then you have the 5th house is the house of creativity, intelligence. The 5th house is also the house of speculation, love affairs, kids, yada yada. And then he also has a 7th house. 7th house is the house of partnerships. Okay, friends, marriage, partners and contracts and relationships. What are the odds? What are the odds that he would have these so prominent right off the bat? So let's take a look and see. He is going to be impacted greatly. He is I'll tell you one thing about him though, just sensing his energy, he'll never admit to his mistakes. He's that kind of a psycho. He'll never admit to his mistakes. True narcissist, never admit to his mistakes. He will not say, I'm sorry. Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman, and then we have the Emperor, which is an Aries card. So let's figure this out. He is the kind of guy who will not apologize. He will not say, yeah man, I made a mistake. He'll never own up to it. He's very good at gaslighting. Super good at gaslighting. Very good. Mars and Aquarius, very good at gaslighting. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune, is a Jupiter card, right? And it talks about having the ability to use your experiences thus far, use wisdom, use cognizance of your environment, use your intelligence to be able to move forward in a positive manner. But the thing is, you have Leo over here, right, which is ego, which is all about the ego. He will not do that. He is not going to want to move forward by being smart about it. In other words, his ego is going to interrupt him from moving forward in a positive manner. Okay, moving forward from this whole drama in a positive manner. Like I said, he will not accept that he's made a mistake. He will try his very best to kind of make himself look like a victim rather than, he'll never apologize. He'll never own up to his mistakes. And then right after that, we have the Hangman. The Hangman is Neptune. It talks about, being in a state of limbo, unable to make decisions, not wanting to make decisions also. But here's the thing, the very fact that he has this Uranus and Jupiter card, Uranus is all about sudden shocks and changes, and Jupiter is going to blow that up. Remember, Jupiter is going retrograde sometime now, pretty soon is going to go retrograde. He's going to be screwed, and his sun sign is Sagittarius, and Jupiter rules Sagittarius. So Jupiter is going to give him an opportunity to go back and rectify things, and whatever house it falls in. But here's the thing, I feel like the house that it is going to fall in a retrograde in, for him, the effects of that are going to be enhancing, exasperating his mistakes and drawing attention to the flaws. Jupiter is all about, expansion of good, expansion of bad, expansion of the ugly, depending on where it's fallen on your chart. And that is going to put him in a situation where he's going to be in a state of suspension, because he's going to be like, oh shoot, now what do? I'm immobilized. There is delusions, there is uncertainty. I'm not sure what to do. What kind of actions can I take? I can't take any actions at the moment. So, oh, poor me, that type of a thing. And then you have Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars, right? His Mars is in Aquarius. Aquarius is an air sign. Mars is fiery and fury. And Aries is his fifth house. Fifth house is his speculation, love affairs, kids, creativity, yada yada. So all that is going to be brought up now. All of that, the air is going to be fanning all those flames. It's going to be bringing up all of that now, and is going to bring that to the forefront, to the attention. So there's a lot going on with the Emperor card. Emperor card is, of course, an Aries card. It talks about independence, masculinity, having the ability to make decisions, yada yada. He's sitting there pretty thinking, oh, nothing's going to happen to me, I'm all clean, I'm all good, I'm all set. But no, his position is definitely going to be a little bit shaky, a little bit rocky. All his relationships that he's had in the past are definitely going to come up for questioning at the moment. So I want to let's use this one. These people are something else, man. Seriously. Makes me sick to my stomach just thinking about all this drama. This needs to go back. What a piece of work, right? This guy is a narcissist. Whoa, and he will never own up to his mistakes. He will not. This card I'm going to take because it flew off. His family environment, his marriage, his relationships is going to be supersonic, rocky. Is going to come up for consideration. Followed by the Wheel of Fortune again. Followed by the Justice card. Followed by Nine of Pentacles. Followed by the Knave of Cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take up some more, and then we'll read them out. Five of Swords right under his house card, his family card. 7 of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Oh, the Knave of Pentacles and the World card. Oh my goodness. Y'all, cards are they're so awesome. It cracks me up. They crack me up because of the story they tell. So here we have the Four of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Justice card, Nine of Pentacles, Knave of Cups. Then we have Knave of Cups is Page of Cups, right? Then we have Five of, hold on a second. Let me see 1 second. And then we have the Five of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles or Knave of Pentacles, and the World card. Very interesting. So his family situation as he knows him, Four of Wands, the whole coming together, the family, happy family environment, that sort of stuff, wife, this, that, all that, his family environment, that sort of a thing is definitely going to be Five of Swords. There is going to be a lot of fighting over there, a lot of arguments, a lot of back and forth, feeling like he's being pulled in 20 different directions. But you promised me, but you told me you're going to take care of it, and you haven't. So his family, his relationship with his current whoever he's with, what's her face's name, Beyonce, is going to be questioned. This is just my opinion, okay? Let me preface this by saying this is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations and my opinions. And allegedly, do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions, okay? You know how there was this whole thing about people going around calling her the queen? I'm like, who's queen? First and foremost. Do people really understand what the term queen really means and the responsibility and the weight it carries? First question. Secondly, I've never bought into any of her music. I never did. And to think that these are the kind of people who are literally heroes and heroines and who are worshipped by some mass public. Look at all the shit show that's going on now. I want to go and ask all those people, seriously, these people are your heroes? Anyway, makes you wonder. Anyway, then we have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune again talks about sitting there and trying to make a decision with regards to how to move forward from this, how to go forward from this. And right under that you have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is saying he's going to have to work really hard to move forward from the situation that's going to be coming up for him pretty soon. It's like a slap in his face, that situation. He's going to have to work really hard to come out of that. And then you have the Justice card, and right underneath the Justice card you have the Queen of Pentacles. Here's the thing, as far as the Justice card is concerned, coming right after this is telling me that he's going to be locked out in terms of his access to or what he thought to be I have the influence, I have the power, I'll get out of it. No. That's not going to work in his case. The Justice card, yes, it's a Libra card. It talks about balanced decisions and courts. Now, don't get me wrong, his moon is in Libra. Having said that, still, I feel like there's going to be a lot of fighting on the court steps and at the court, a lot of arguments, a lot of interactions and back and forth. So, would he be able to, is he going to be imprisoned? Would he be, if so, is he going to be sentenced? If so, is he going to be able to bail out and go? I feel something to do with justice as far as he's concerned. He's going to be shocked to know that the situation he's in, where he thought the justice system is really going to help him and is really going to be on his side and he's going to be okay, is not going to be what he thought it to be. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles. How cool. See, so for him, his moon is in Libra, which is a Justice card. And for Coriana Han or Kathy Michelle White, her moon is in Sagittarius. And then I have, although she is a Cancer, I have the Queen of Pentacles here. That whole thing is going to be drummed up now. So her situation, who she is, who she was she related to, how was she related to, what happened, was she pregnant, wasn't she pregnant, did she have a relationship with this guy, who bumped her off, whatever, all that's going to come up in the court of law. So this is followed by this. So 100%, I would say that allegedly, in my humble opinion, that whole case, that whole drama is going to be brought into question, is going to be brought into the forefront. Then he has the Nine of Pentacles followed by the Knave of Pentacles. Very interesting. So Nine of Pentacles does say, you have the self-sufficiency and the financial gain to be able to, take care of yourself and do what you need to. And then you have the Knave of Pentacles. In this case, the Knave of Pentacles is saying, hey, I'm bringing you information about a financial offer, okay? A news wherein you will be able to accomplish XYZ, but it's going to cost you some money. And like I said, he had the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, he has the wherewithal. Obviously, he's fiscally very sound, but it's going to be um, almost like saying, you know what I thought just now? I wonder if he's going to be forced to make a settlement, a financial settlement with regards to Coriana Han. A civil lawsuit. I wonder if JC is going to, like, people are talking a lot, the birds are chirping a lot about this. I wonder if he's going to be like, you know what, a civil lawsuit, and let's settle it, and there is, besides the criminal aspect of it, there is going to be a civil lawsuit or civil lawsuits against him. He's going to be given opportunities to settle out of court or financially, and the question is he going to take it up? Because here he has the Knave of Cups, which is the Page of Cups, and right under that he has a World card. So I do believe this guy is going to have, at least as far as Coriana Han is concerned, or maybe some other cases with regards to some other people who he has done this to, in terms of destroy their careers, yada yada. He's going to be settling civil lawsuits. So it's almost like, the emotional divining rod for these people, finally they hit a good vein of water. If you know how divining rods are used to source water or to identify a source of water. Finally, so emotionally they're going to be saying, finally we are able to get some sort of a settlement, some sort of a feeling a little settled, that we are able to hold him accountable, at least to a certain extent. Hi Julie, to a certain extent. And right after that we have the World card. Here's the thing with the World card. This is showing me it's all coming around full circle with regards to, now I want to know, obviously you folks will know better, allegedly that they were talking about, Coriana Han being pregnant by Jay-Z or whatever. Are there any other kids he has by any other person? That's a question. And this whole thing of coming together, coming round full circle with regards to allegedly, if she did, I have to say that, y'all, if she was pregnant with his child and he, whatever, deleted or whatever, that whole thing is going to come up big time. So he may have to settle on the one hand, a civil suit, but on the other hand he's going to be held responsible as far as she's concerned. But there are also some civil suits with regards to he's going to be forced to settle with regards to certain other people bringing allegations forward. For example, people coming forward and saying, he did this and this, and because of that my career, was abruptly ended and all that sort of stuff. So compensation for loss of income or loss of revenues, that sort of a thing. Who's here? Kareen, and then Barbara. Hi Barbara, how are you? So this is the deal with this Doofus McGoofus. I have a feeling as I'm doing this reading and as I'm pulling cards for this idiot, I don't like him and he is an idiot. So again, it's my opinion. My energy is being drawn more towards Coriana Han, and we'll get there. I promise we'll get there. Let me make sure I put away all these cards. Y'all, this guy is a piece of work, y'all. Let me get some clarifications, then I'll do a quick reading for Beyonce, and then we'll see where it takes us. We'll see where this takes us. I only just got started. I have a feeling something quite, I was talking to a friend of mine and I said, I have a feeling there's something pretty big that's going to, tell you what the exact words were. I'm not going to mention her name. What did I say? something big is about to go down with regards to Jay-Z and Diddy. And I said either a hit or a situation where they're going to say that they need an ambulance or something like that. Actually, let me read it out. Of course, she would be. I said, but I am feeling very strongly that something's about to go down big with Jay-Z and Diddy, either a hit or something where an ambulance is needed for an emergency type of situation. That was my exact message to her. So I just had that feeling. I was like, whoa. Sure, Rachel. Oh, Rachel, interesting. I believe there is a son that he has publicly denied for. Oh my God, Rachel. So that validates that, and yeah, I'll remember to come back to you and see what your question is. So yeah, this guy is in a big doo-doo, but you know, the higher the rise, the harder the fall, y'all. I'm just saying, you know, people, you know, what is it that they say? Remember to shake hands with everybody as you're going up, because when you start falling down, you'll be kissing their arses or something like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Actually, we make them 5 and 5. So there we go. Oh man. Sorry, y'all. I hate to say this, but yeah. Hang on, everybody. So let's get to this. I'll get distracted over there. So then we have the 5 of Cups, and what is this? We have the 8 of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Death card, the Ace of Pentacles. Then we have the Wheel of, man, look at the number of Wheel of Fortunes. 3 times the Wheel of Fortune has popped up. Then we have the 4 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of 8 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, this guy is, ay, caramba. Y'all, it breaks my heart, y'all. I mean, you know, it's very, very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. You know, one would think that this is all in books and movies, you know, where you hear and read and see about, you know, fiction, about all these rich people doing all these weird things and them getting away. What we're saying, reality right now, how these so-called well-to-do, famous, you know, people are doing all this nonsense and getting away, and innocent people are just, you know, 5 of Cups. Emotions, shoulda, woulda, coulda, with regards to the past, is coming up to haunt him, to restrict his movements, to imprison him. Then you have the Queen of Cups. Now, she could be the Queen of Cups herself, Coriana Han, because she's got Sun. And I know earlier I said the Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles could be her because she's got Moon in Gemini. But here centrally in this we have the Queen of Cups, then we have the Death card, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Absolutely emotional devastation, heartbreak, betrayal, shoulda, woulda, coulda from the past are coming back to haunt him, to imprison him, to restrict him, okay, with regards to how a particular individual was treated emotionally. And this is also talking this is also talking about emotional manipulation of an existing mate. Then we have the Death card, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. I would not be surprised if the shit were to hit the fan really bad and it's all splattered on his face, you know, that his current spouse may say, bye boo-boo, you know, and she'll be off on a merry way, because I see that relationship almost coming to an end. I feel like if she's smart, she would use this opportunity to distance herself from him so that she can venture out on her own and do her own building of her own fortune. Okay? But here's the thing. With the death card over here, which is Scorpio, talks about change and rebirth, transformation, etc., that is going to come at a price. So, will his current wife hold the purse strings? I feel like she would, in lieu of the kids, because he's not going to trust her with it. Let me turn on the fan, y'all. I'm getting a little bit hot. Ooh. Hey, what did I do? Turn off the light instead? Oh my God. There we go. So, one relationship, misdemeanors from the past, is going to come back to haunt him, to restrict him, to imprison him. It's his own doing. And that's going to put restrictions, and he's going to lose out on an existing relationship. And as far as the fortune is concerned, the finances are concerned, is he going to go bankrupt? I doubt it. But that is, it's like, you know, you imagine this, you have a big tower, right? A tower. And then it's not just a tower, it's actually an opening to the well, but it's like a tower, that part of it. And if you look down, it's an endless well, and you keep dropping money in it, and when is it going to, you know? So there is that feeling, not the feeling, there is that, that where he's going to be spending a lot of money. And he is also going to be, there's going to be a scramble of who's going to get control of his fortune. I doubt it's going to be his current wife. I think it's going to be more so she's going to be held like a guardian. But that's also going to be temporary, because she's also going to have to save her skin, put that on somebody else. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune here again. The Jupiter card pops up. Blood on his hands, people. Absolutely blood on his hands. Time will tell. Time will tell. It's not just, his name is not just associated with Coriana Han. His name is associated with somebody else also in a similar type of situation. This is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations, my opinions, and these are allegedly. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. The demise of Coriana is not natural, but looking at these cards, y'all, I'm not going to show every single card, because these cards can get a little scary looking for people if they don't know what it is. This intention, this ability, the power to be able to manipulate certain individuals, a certain individual, a feminine, a female, his primary female partner, now to manipulate, manage her by keeping her subdued, is clearly showing up here. I'm not showing the cards, y'all. And if you don't buy, if you think I'm fibbing or whatever, it's like, screw you, I don't care. I see what I see, and take it or leave it. Absolutely, he has used modalities, if that's the right word, substances, to keep her subdued, to keep her almost in a state of coma, if you will, so that she could easily be, to either temporarily silence her and get her out of the picture so he can do what he needs to take care of business, or to manipulate her for ulterior motives. Then you have the Ten of Pentacles. This Ten of Pentacles popping up right in the middle is, and that same individual who he has manipulated and will continue to do so if the shit doesn't hit the fan and if he gets away. It's all about the power of money, the Ten of Pentacles, the legacy, the long-term finances, the finances and the money. This relationship with the current spouse, current principal female partner is, in my opinion, allegedly, these are my observations and my opinions, allegedly is entertainment purposes only, do your own research, do your own diligence, is purely a business relationship. Then he has the Two of Swords. This Two of Swords, the current primary principal female mate and the one who we know as Coriana Wright, were very well aware of each other and the situation and the status of the relationships or interactions with Doofus McGoofus. The current one chose to walk away knowing very well what was going to happen or what could come about to the other one and what could transpire. Okay, let me rephrase that. Was he confronted by his spouse? Yes. About that, did he admit to it? Yes. But he also was, it's left unsaid. Well, if I'm capable of that, I'm capable of anything else, so beware. So take it for what it is. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. But having said that, he was very well able to see, he's very capable of compartmentalizing things, and he has the ability to move forward. Okay, I need to take care of this, done, tied up, leave it, move forward, with such confidence. And it's all for money, continue to work. It's almost like a vampire, right? It's like consuming the current mate, totally, completely depleting her of energy, spiritual, emotional, physical, mental energy, for the sake of creating wealth. But how much wealth is enough? I don't know. That gotta ask him. So let me take out one more card. Actually, I'm going to take out this one. Let's keep this one aside here. These people are something else, y'all. Something else. Let me make sure I took out all the cards. Yeah. That's not. Yeah, I see what Crystal is saying, but, they're so conditioned, they grow up, they don't know any better. For them, that's a norm. So, so we have unrealistic living. That's the thing, y'all, for these people. It's all about that. The vampirism of energies to create, it's like this whole thing is wealth. But it's unrestrained living to have. But how much money do you need to have unrestrained living? And she's never going to get away. Restitution. Well, here's the thing. At breaking the circle, one more card. Two more cards. Desire to know. Oh, here's one. Okay, transformation. Look, y'all, there is going to be that greed for unrestrained living is a primary motivation for this. But restitution is definitely going to come about. Definitely. Fraud and misrepresentation and all that's going to come to light. And relationship strife, the desire to know what really happened, the demand of public to say, hey, I really need to know what's going on. All that information is going to come out. Nothing's going to be hidden. And transformation, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, yada, yada. Don't expect that from this guy. Even if he says it, he's not going to mean it. Don't expect. He will truly not admit. He's going to pass off the buck saying, well, I had actually given the responsibility of John Doe or Jane Doe to take care of that. I really didn't have any direct responsibility or interactions in terms of day-to-day operations. You have to go after them and, yada, yada. Yeah, that's how he's going to try and play it, Doofus. I'm going to put away these cards really quick, and I want to get one, hang on one second, and then I'm not done with this fool. Okay, people are throwing out some names, etc. So could be blue cantrell is another one. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. So we have the death card pop out. Oh, his moon is in, no, Beyonce's moon is in Scorpio, but hang on, I'm reading for him. Okay. See, here's the thing. He is going to do his level best to move away from anything and everything he possibly can to distance himself from the shenanigans that he pulled with Coriana Han and whoever else. He's going to do his very best to distance himself from it. But here's the thing. Unfortunately, that's not going to go down very well, because all this change, this let's reform, let's move forward, and then you have the Cancer card right in the middle, and then you have the Empress card. Coriana Han is not going to let that happen. She won't. This is her time to hold him responsible, and she will. It's literally like the past is coming back to haunt him. As much as he may sit there thinking pretty and looking pretty, saying, oh, I didn't do it, it's not my thing, I wasn't responsible for that aspect of the business. You got to go ask them. I had so many things to do. You think I'm able to micromanage everybody? No. She's going to hold him responsible. Let me tell you this. Coriana Han's demise is going to blow up pretty big, if it hasn't already. And the Chariot card right in the middle. He is going to be scrambling for protection. He is going to be scrambling for some sort of a glimmer of hope to be able to move away from that drama. Because now, undeniable evidence. So he's going to try his very best to move away from that situation, and move away saying that, well, I didn't get her pregnant. He's going to start with that. Hang on. So let me see. Debbie, I see your question, but Rachel had a question. Rachel, what's your question? Then I'll go to Debbie, and then Rachel, what's your question with regards to this guy? Paula says, hello, do you take questions? Only if it is regarding the case I'm reading. So I just got done reading for Jay-Z. I got two more, Beyonce and Coriana Han. Rachel, you had a question. Is it regarding Jay-Z or is it regarding the whole case? I'm waiting to see what Rachel says, because I want to answer questions as I go. Otherwise, I'll forget. Okay, so we'll wait. Yeah, that's okay. I'll ask. Actually, let me do a quick one for her. I'll just take her name as Jaguar. I suppose it's only justified to do a full reading for her, but right now, just to answer Rachel's question, give me 1 second, Rachel. I'll answer your question one. Give me 1 second. So 10, 20, 22, that's 4, 10, 18, 28, 28, 29, 30, 35, 40. I love it. She will. Yes, Rachel, she will. Absolutely, she will. See, 8th house is a very interesting house. 8th house is the house of transformation, right? And 8th house is also a house for the wills, for the secrets, and for regeneration, right? So think about transformation and regeneration. So when does that happen? Only when something has been destroyed. So if Jaguar Wright has already got, I don't know about what her career is and all that, like how she's sustaining herself, I don't know all that, but will she be able to go back and recapture her career where it got left off? I don't know. I don't think so. But it's almost like saying, karmically, spiritually, like she's going to be able to go back. It's like this period of void is going to be erased. Then she will have, so okay, so she started off, then all the drama with Jay-Z, then there was a flatline, and she's here now. So her getting even with him, she's going to go back to the starting point, but will she be able to pick that up and run? I don't know. That's on her. So hi Jadi, yeah, Gigi Duan, Lucian Grant. Oh yeah, there's a whole series. Y'all stay focused, y'all. I'm going to try and get out some videos because all these people are involved. Let me just finish this for Jaguar Wright. Give me one card for her. She's got Uranus. Uranus is sudden changes and shocks. Yeah, it's going to be sweeping changes. Second house. What is second house? Second house is about your values, your talents, your position, your house of wealth, your ability to make money. Yeah, there's going to be sweeping changes. I don't know her date of birth or whatever, but there's a quick reading for Jaguar. And she's got 15, which is, again, it's not a bad card. People are like, oh my God, the devil, yeah. I mean, if you look at what context, this is her sweeping changes where she's going to be able to break the chains of dependency, or break the chains in terms of how limited she has been, like how he has literally destroyed her career and by default like kept her under control. She's going to break that. And then she's got the 8 of Cups. But you know what, here, hang on, 3 4, oh yeah, she's going to be fine, but she has to be very careful. She's going to, if that goes into court, she's going to be called as a witness. I'm going to 1 2 3 4, one final card for her. Yeah, she is going to be have to be a little bit careful. Emotionally, she's going to be like, I don't know where that lady gets the energy from, y'all, to keep going and going and going. She's had it tough, and just to be able to close your eyes and go to sleep and not be bothered by all this nonsense going on. It's not nonsense, all this chaos. Hats off to her. But she's going to have the 3 of Cups, which says that there's going to be some sort of a help, a partnership with and she's going to be protected to a certain extent, but then again she's going to self-imprison herself, meaning she's not going to be imprisoned, but she's going to self-imprison, like be in hiding for her own protection. And she's going to have some sort of money come to her, which is going to be enough for her to sustain, like maybe this is the civil lawsuit. Okay, now I'm going to move on. Now let's take a look at Beyonce Giselle Knowles. She's got a son in, oh wait, somebody else asked about Alia. You know what, Debbie? I think I did a reading for Alia. Did I or did I not? I'm going to do a reading just for her. So hold your horses, okay? I'll do a reading just for her sometime in the near future, if I haven't already done. So Beyonce, she's got a sun in Virgo, moon in Scorpio, Mercury in Libra, Venus in Libra, Mars in Leo. Allegedly, this is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations and my opinions. These are allegedly. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. I wouldn't be surprised if this fine young lady, I say that with sarcasm, can get a little, can be easily influenced by certain substances, either because she was forced into it or she has a need for it. Susie's in the house. Oh, hi. So we have Sagittarius. Who's Sagittarius? Ding dong, ding along, her spouse. Then we have Venus. Yeah, they have that relationship. Then we have the Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, this chick has got the 10th house, 5th house, primarily. And I also took her date of marrying this fool. She got married on April 4, 2008. At least that's the date floating around on the internet. So April 4th is in Aries. So let's take a look. 5th house, 9th house, and 10th house. So let's see for her. 5th house is creativity, intelligence, kids, love affairs, speculation. 9th house is higher knowledge, ability to step up, reach beyond. 9th house is also, having the ability to think beyond, higher education also, intellect, etc., etc., father too, or somebody who acts as a father, and we know the age difference between these two. He was born in 69 and she was born in 1981. 11, 12 years a senior. And then she has the 10th house. 10th house is the house of career, public life. 10th house is reputation, morals, life goals. So all that is very active for her at the moment. So is she in a situation where she is thinking really hard about her relationship? Absolutely. Give me a second. 10, 20, 30, 39, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12th house is about karmic circles coming around, things coming around, full circle. 12th house is, oh my God, what happened here? No way. 12th house is the house of liberation. It's also the house of isolation. So she's in a situation here where she can flip. Now Sagittarius, Venus, and the moon. She is a Virgo. Hang on one second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th house is Sagittarius, and 4th house is emotions, home. Okay, and Venus rules Taurus and Virgo, and then the moon card rules Pisces. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, Venus rules Taurus and Libra. I'm sorry. So and then the moon card, and he's a Libra moon. Y'all, this is a very sketchy relationship. It has always been a sketchy relationship. I am not going to say that, oh, she was too innocent, she didn't know, she thought it was love, she fell in love with him, and then she woke up one day and realized, oh shit, it's not all love and roses, this is like a partnership. No, she knew very well from the beginning. Very well. There are two things. One is the image that is put out to the universe, to the world, for the suckers, the sheeple to buy, and the other is the reality. This has always been a relationship of convenience. This is always and will always be a relationship of convenience. Now, just because you love somebody doesn't mean you're in love with that somebody. There is a difference. So I will say, she is not all that innocent in terms of, oh, she didn't know, she thought he really, no. She very well knew it was a question of, knowing the right people, contacts. They talk about networking and contacts and people who are in the know, and people, who's in the who and who's in the know, and who do you know in the who, and how much do you know of the who, and So she was very well. She went into this marriage with her eyes wide open. So people say, oh, she was in it. No, I'm not buying that bull crap. Let me rephrase that. I'm not buying that bullshit. So somebody's, did I answer your question, Rachel? Yeah, okay. Matthew knows, is her father, right? Here's the thing. I don't believe her father really had much to say or much to do about her relationship he didn't have a choice but to accept her relationship with, what's his name? Sean Corey Carter. I do believe the father at some point said, nah, I don't want no part of it, and checked out. Crystal Bauman. Who's Arya? I don't even know who's Arya. Who's Arya? There's another name somebody's thrown in this. Y'all, this is like a maze. You keep digging and it keeps going. I don't know who Arya is. Okay. Bunny, are you okay? The Star card, she had help. The Star card, the Fool card, the Chariot card, the Judgment card, and the Pope. Y'all, come on. Okay, enough said, y'all. Is there a need to pull up any more cards? Nah, not really, but of course I will. Enough said. Let's do this. Wait, let me actually, because I'm going to be pulling out some more cards, right? So let's see how best we can set it down so I'll have space for everything else, right? Okay. So we have the Star card, we have the Fool card, the Chariot card, and the Judgment card. So with the Star card, which is Aquarius, right? And Jay-Z's Mars is in Aquarius. Go figure that. For her, it was all about what help she could get, from whom, and how much help to step up her career. The Fool card. Fool card here is, of course, as we know, Uranus. It talks about changes. What help can I get to make the necessary changes to go on this new adventure? And then you have the Chariot card right under the Moon card. And the Chariot card here, such that, okay, Chariot card is a Cancer card, talks about, the having the protection, having the guidance, having the balance, having the input of guidance, of a guide, having the mature hand that could, you have to have a mature hand to be able to manage. You have to have some knowledge of how to drive the chariot to be able to manage the horses, right? So having that to be able to step up a career to go forward. So yeah, she was like, yeah, this seems to be a great opportunity. He is bringing to the table what I really need at the moment, and yeah, I'm going to go for it. And then she has a Judgment card. Judgment card is Pluto again. And what does Pluto talk about? Pluto talks about regeneration. So is there a chance that she might have kind of, sort of, for a brief period of time, just before she met him or married him or whatever, kind of felt that I desperately need something now to hang on to be able to resurrect my career or to step it up to the next level, right? And then you have, and so she made that decision. And that's when it was announced. But here's the thing, this was announced, this alliance, this relationship was announced, I'm not going to say managed, was planned by the Pope, not the Pope as in the Pope sitting in the Vatican, the 5 card, which is a Hierophant, by institutions. What are the institutions? The entertainment industry, the music industry. Who are the principal people in the entertainment industry and the music industry? I keep looking up, I keep forgetting that my Sony camera, I haven't even turned it on, but automatically my eyes go up to that lens thinking that camera is rolling, whereas I should be looking straight to my computer because my computer camera is the one that's filming this. Sorry, y'all. So this was all organized, figured out, deciphered, planned, mobilized, kind of maneuvered. The chart, the course was laid out by the institutions. And Aquarius is also considered to be, music, entertainment, the airwaves and such. So yes, absolutely, she did not get into this marriage, this relationship with her eyes shut. She got into it with her eyes wide open. But here's the thing, with the Hierophant card showing up also, it does talk about you have to conform, the commitment to conform. And she's a Sun in Virgo, and she's got Mercury and Venus in Libra, Moon in Scorpio, and Mars in Leo. She has that discipline, and that discipline is what helped her say, yeah, I'll sign on the dotted line, let's go. But unfortunately, no way that happened. No freaking way that happened. Y'all can't see it because it's off camera, it's to my left. Give me a second, y'all. This is kind of Oh, buddies. Okay, let me get up and see. 1 second. Boo boo, watch out, baby. My camera is right there. This is crazy. No freaking way that happened. No way, y'all. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to stop for a second and explain what happened. I don't know how many of y'all heard it, but it was like a piece of something fell to the ground. I have wooden hardwood floors, right? So I have a little table over here with some drawers where I keep, my pens, pencils, and all that stuff, the stationery kind of thing. Something that I gotta show you guys this. This is super, super interesting. So I have this. See that? Where I keep all, yeah, it's a little bit dusty. Whoa, hello baby. It's a bit dusty. I have a little, I keep a little ruler, a small measuring ruler in that. How the heck did that thing pop out of that and fall on the ground? Now that's on the ground behind that little table over there. And I can't reach and pick it up, otherwise I would have done that. I have to pull that forward and pick it up, and I'm not about to do all that. So I suppose energies are active. All right, let's get on with it. Whew, all right. So it's a question of, so all this you will be able to accomplish. We will do all this, but don't ask us any questions. Don't ask me any questions. You're basically going to be a puppet. Trust in the process, trust in the system, and you will get to where you always wanted to be. That's what this is about. And she knew it, and she got into it. She was absolutely compliant. Absolutely. And she was also very much aware of the fact that he had another, see, when the moon card pops up right here with the Chariot card, it also signifies simultaneous relationship. So he did have a simultaneous relationship with somebody else, the same level of relationship with somebody else while he was in a relationship with her. So I don't know the exact, she passed in 2011, they got married in 2008, so that was what, 3 years? It was a parallel relationship. Don't tell me she didn't know. She absolutely knew. Absolutely knew that he was having whatever going on with whatever this chick's name. I mean, I shouldn't say whatever because she's passed. Allegedly, Coriana Han. So if anybody's going to say, oh, she didn't know, and she's, oh, shut up, she's an innocent. What the hell, right? She also knew about the child. Oh my God. And the Eight of Cups. And the Knave of Wands. And the Moon card. Oh my goodness. God. It... Okay, let me get the other cards out and then we'll talk. Wait, let me do this. Right? I have to take out these cards because these are just not wanting to. Okay. We have the Two of Swords, Eight of Cups, the Knave of, or the Page of Wands. Then we have the Moon card again. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Temperance card and the King of Cups. Followed by the Lovers card, followed by the Knight of Cups. Yeah, here's the thing. She was very much aware of the fact that Coriana Han was pregnant. Don't tell me she wasn't. I will not buy it. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations and my opinions. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, form your own conclusions. And these are allegedlys. She threatened to walk away from this relationship. At which time he's like, oh no, Knave of Wands, I'm bringing you some gifts. I'm bringing you some I'm going to be taking new action. I'm going to be taking action and clearing up my act and coming up with new, an absolute attempt to recap to safeguard his relationship with her. She was also pregnant at that time, I believe, because this moon card is showing there is a pregnancy there. But this is also showing me that she was also being watched. It's like cross watching. It's like she was watching her, she was watching her, he's watching both of them. It's weird, but it's like for a brief period of time, I do believe he might have considered letting Coriana Han allegedly bring the pregnancy to term. Okay? He even went up to her and tried to communicate the same and tried to negotiate as long as she kept it under wraps. I will adopt, I will take care, but don't bring it to the forefront. Just fade away into the background. The problem is she didn't want to. She's like, why should I be any less? Okay? And that's when the decision was made to say, you got to get rid of or terminate this pregnancy. She refused to, and that's when the decision was made, like, I'm going to have to go ahead and allegedly take care of the situation. 8 of Wands, lot of options were there, lot of choices were there to take action, and yes, action was taken. 8 of Swords. I will say that this chick, what's her face's name? Beyonce, she knew exactly what was going to go down. She knew what was happening. She knew what was going to go down. She was very stressed and creeped out because she really did, for a brief period of time, was threatened by Coriana Han. She absolutely was threatened by Coriana Han. This chick, for a brief period of time, she was very, very insecure about herself and her relationship with her husband. And she was totally threatened by Coriana Han. Then you have the Temperance card show up. I can't imagine how many times this Temperance card has showed up. And the Wheel of Fortune, and anything to do with the Sagittarius energy, the fire energy has showed up, Jupiter cards. So the Temperance card shows up here, and the Temperance card says, okay, I have to get a hold of myself. I have to take action, do the best I can to manage the situation. And worst case scenario, if she does go ahead and does have the child, maybe I'll adopt the child. I can assure you, looking at the cards, again, this is for entertainment purposes, these are allegedly my observations and my opinions. Do your own research, do your own due diligence. She at some point in time decided that, okay, maybe I'm going to, if it means that I have to adopt the child or take care of the child or say the child is, whatever, if I have to do that to balance, I'm going to have to do it, because it's a question of, you got to give some to, you got to lose some to win some. So if I do that, it's a bargaining tool. I will have that balance in my life and that ability to move forward. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer type of situation. And then you have the King of Cups popping up over here saying, and then she goes, yeah, because what is it I have to do now? So her mind working at the different angles. If this happens, what's the course of action I'm going to take in terms of Coriana and his relationship? If this happens, what's the action I need to take? So she was very overthinking, overprocessing, and also thinking what's the best course of action to take. And that's when she realizes, look, he is the genie that is able to provide me with whatever I need in terms of creativity, in terms of my career. And her career, she gets lost in her career because that's her salvation, that's her comfort zone. Honestly, that's what emotionally satisfies her. Although me personally, I don't think she has that great a voice. There are people who are a lot more talented, but again, that's my opinion. So she's like, yeah, what do I need to do? And he stepped forward and said, okay, emotionally, let's go and Let's recommit our relationship, retake our vows. And that's when, and then he comes up with the Knight of Cups saying, I'm going to be able to provide all the emotional support to you henceforward. So coming up with new ideas, new plans. So for him also, she's a money Monica, right? So absolutely, I bet you they retook their vows at that point in time. Absolutely they did. So don't ever, nobody better be telling me, oh, poor thing, she didn't know she's a victim. To hell if she's a victim. She got into this relationship with this fool knowing very well. Oh, 15 in the reverse. 15 in the reverse, followed by the Magician and 3. Okay, very interesting. The chains, the bonds of that bondage. Great effort is going to be made by her to break those bonds with the Magician. Okay. She's going to try very hard to break her relationship with him. But she won't, because of the 3 of Pentacles. It's a business. 3 people are involved. She, him, and somebody else. It is a business. She is not going to be able to get away from him. Even if she divorces, he divorces, whatever, there is always going to be that bond. 10 of Wands. Always going to be that bond. She's always going to be burdened by the fact that she is with somebody who is not what she hoped he could turn out to be. And there is that feeling of burdened. How could I have done this to myself? 6 of Wands. Yes, career is successful, but then 10 of Swords. Career is successful, rewards and recognition, at the cost of 10 of Swords, which is, the constant feeling of what's the word? The constant feeling of hitting rock bottom, being emotionally drained, nowhere to go. Obviously, these 2 cards, 4 of Wands and 8 of Wands. No, y'all. Destruction of her family as she knows it. 8 of Wands, and those changes are coming quick. Man, I'll tell you this though, with the entertainment industry, with I'll tell you this about, in general, my opinion again. Karma is a bitch, and she always comes back to get her share. And you cannot get away from karma. Plain and simple. She always comes calling. She wants her dues paid. She's not going to cut you some slack. What is that saying? Okay, anyway, I'm getting ahead. Okay, let me check the questions. Lucian, Clive Davis, I'll do Tommy, Jimmy, and then, okay. Crystal says she has to be the mother unless she was wearing a pillow and all that publicity and pictures. Girl, who knows? I mean, you think about this, right? You talk about, costume designing and prosthetics and stage setting and all that stuff for movies and cinema. They can make anything look realistic, correct? So, you have the money, you can hire the best makeup artists and the best, whatever you call those people who set up the wardrobes and all that stuff to make her look pregnant. Wow, okay. So Crystal says, how is she able to tour and have such energy in her own right? Well, Crystal, I would think it's common knowledge by now. You have substances that will keep you subdued, and there are substances that give you the energy. I mean, it's common knowledge, isn't it? So. JR, this hi JR. So I started doing a reading for Jay-Z, then I moved on to Beyonce, and now I'm going to do a reading for Kathy Michelle White, whose name is really Coriana Han, who allegedly was carrying Jay-Z's baby, and then she died of unnatural circumstances. So again, this is for entertainment purposes. These are my observations and my opinions. These are allegedly. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, form your own conclusions. So Coriana Han, she was born on July 3rd, 1982, and she died on September 1st, 2011. September 1st is Virgo season, huh? So Coriana, let me just make a note here, Virgo season. And who is a Virgo here? Hello, hello. Beyonce's son is in Virgo. Go figure that out. So Kathy Michelle White, Coriana Han, she has the 5th house and the 3rd house activated. So 5th house, we know speculation, kids, love affairs. 3rd house is your immediate environment and your short trips, your communication, right? And the 5th house is the house of creativity. Wow, I feel for her, man. Shit, I really feel for her. Okay, let me do this. So she died on September 1st, 2011. That's in Virgo season, and Beyonce's sun sign is Virgo. Okay. Neptune and Libra. This is how they popped up, Neptune and Libra. Then we have Jupiter. Then we have Pluto. Whoa. Then we have she's out for blood, I'll tell you that. There she's, and who's got Mars? Wait, I saw Mars somewhere here, didn't I? No, his Mars is in Aquarius. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Who's a Libra? Libra moon is Jay-Z. Mercury and Venus in Libra is Beyonce. Kathy Michelle White's Mars is in Libra. Hang on one second, y'all. 4th house and 3rd house. So she's a Cancer. 3rd house is Virgo. Her 3rd house is Virgo, and Beyonce is Virgo. Remember I said her 5th house and 3rd house are active? 4, 5, and her fifth house is Scorpio. Beyonce's moon is in Scorpio. Holy, holy, holy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow, that changes things, y'all. This is for entertainment purposes only. These are allegedly. These are my observations and my opinions. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty. Unless proven guilty. Hang on. 21, 28, 38, 48, 58, 60, 68, 78. Fifth house again, 85. 34 times. Oh my goodness. 20, 40, 50. Wait. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 87, 88. Okay. This changes things, y'all, a little bit. I don't think Beyonce is as innocent as she is trying to make herself be. People in Kathy Michelle White's immediate environment knew exactly what was going on, and they had also warned her about it. Libra, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth house is emotions, confusion, losing of balance, Pluto sweeping changes, mass total destruction. She lost balance. It could mean physical balance here too, in terms of messing up her ability to think clearly. Okay, and with Neptune there was something given to mess her thought process or her brain, or the way her brain worked. Explosion. It came fast, it came quick, and whatever happened, it's so odd that although it was intentionally done, I don't think she died a natural death. There was an attempt to resuscitate her, but it was a little too late. And there's also an energy who's purposefully trying to delay the resuscitation. It's so weird. So who took her to the hospital though? So it's almost like stalling. She did not die a natural death. We have 15, the Justice card, the Star card, the Fool card. Sounds very familiar the way these cards are rolling out. Let me get one more card, followed by Temperance. Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune have popped up quite a bit in this reading. Wait, who? Jen says plus Riri went to the Arizona investment, created a beauty. Yeah, she's a smart chick. Hi, Angelique Rivera. She says, hi, so excited to actually join her live. Oh, wow. I wouldn't be surprised, Angelique, because this is completely showing me a different thing. I'm going to agree with Jaguar Wright on that. And I'm going, Bunny, are you okay? I'm going to agree with Angelique Rivera here. Yes, that's what the cards are showing me. I wouldn't be surprised if she had a hand in it. Absolutely. Not surprised. It's almost like purpose, creating a situation, no, and saying, oh, let me come and rescue you, and then purposely stalling the rescue aspect of it. Nah. Wait. Crystal says they claim it was an aneurysm, but there's also belief they paid. Yeah. No, y'all. Very, very sad. Very sad. So we do have the bonds, the chains, the control, dependency. We have the justice card over here, and the justice card we know is a Libra card. Again, balance. And we have the star card, again balance. Oh my, look at this. Let me show you these cards, okay? This is interesting. Okay, first one, second one, okay? The common denominator here, okay? Check this out. Check this out. And check this out. So even if you look at it pictorially, this is saying it's all about balance, it's all about twos, it's all about help, it's all about hidden help, it's all about wanting to break free and move on, it's all about trying to temper, trying to balance, trying to create a situation that's going to, a new situation from this that's going to be more balanced moving forward so that you will not be obstructed. Star card, who's in Aquarius? The Fool card, Uranus. Temperance is Jupiter. Now, this young lady was absolutely, most definitely eliminated purposefully. I will say here too, based on what I'm saying, that there's a great effort being put in here to almost make it look like she might have had something to drink or something. I'm not going to say drugs, but specifically alcohol. She overdid it and that created some problem. There's almost that kind of an allegation. I wouldn't be surprised if that allegation was made, that she wanted to cut loose and she wanted to go and have fun and she shouldn't have done that, and that's what happened, which is wrong. Absolutely, this one had, I'm going to say allegedly, this chick, what's her face's name, Beyonce, I do believe she had more of a part in this whole drama than I initially thought. I can confirm that here. Yeah, 16, the Tower, Mars. Then we have the, wow, Page of Cups. Wow. Then we have the Page of Wands. I'm going to take these cards and this card. Hang on. Then we have the Nine of Cups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have the World cards popped up quite a bit, followed by the Empress, followed by this Queen of Cups, followed by the Eight of Cups. You gotta be kidding me, girl. You gotta be kidding me. Followed by the Eight of Pentacles. These are all cards that are repeatedly coming up, man. Followed by the Two of Swords. Unfreaking believable. These exact cards, the Empress, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords came in the reading for Beyonce. The Ten of Pentacles also came. Unbelievable. Okay. Yes, the finger is being pointed at. And the Five of Cups. Y'all saw me shuffle the cards. Okay. This is a repetition. The Empress, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups are all cards that popped up in Beyonce's reading. The Five of Cups for sure popped up in Jay-Z's reading. Ay, crazy. The Tower card. Did she die just when she was celebrating something, or she was at a social event, or in a location that is known for socializing and celebrations? or right after that. But it was planned there. It was planned and set in motion and started in that place of celebration at an event when a whole bunch of people were there. And somebody, it was implemented, it was started, it was mobilized there. Okay? And it all happened in this place of celebration. So I don't know where exactly she died or where she was before she died. And then you have the page of wands, an aim. Absolutely, y'all. Another, okay, there are people around her. There are a lot of people. There are a lot of women around her. Okay? But whatever was actually done to her was done, the actual act of giving her something was done by a female, not a male, other than allegedly Beyonce or Jay-Z, allegedly. So somebody else in the group, not the immediate group, but the peripheral group, was tapped on to physically give her something to consume. And it isn't drugs, but it's more like alcohol, something in her alcohol with the 9 of Cups showing here. And she did feel like it tasted odd. Absolutely, she felt. This is all happened at an event. It was implemented at an event. And right away, she felt something was off. And she needed to leave that place. The World card, I don't know whether she felt that she instinctively knew something was done, because it's almost like the World card is a Saturnian card. It's like, oh, like instinctively she knew something had been done purposefully to her. So did she know she was poisoned? I would say yes. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles. A lot of money was paid. Lot of money was paid to this person who carried out the act by the Empress, by the very pregnant Empress. She didn't stand it. She could have survived this. She could have gone on to survive it. Even allegedly, Beyonce could have stopped it, but she chose not to, because it was all a question of fear that Coriana Han would. So if she thinks she's a queen, she was afraid that Coriana could step up to be the Empress. So witches got more weight, that kind of a thing. With the 8 of Cups, this girl cried tears of blood, man. I mean, it's very sad, very sad. She knew exactly what was done to her. She knew exactly who was responsible. She knew exactly why it was done to her. She knew exactly who was responsible, and she knew that as she was dying, and she's taken it past the grave. Coriana Han absolutely knew it. Something I will point out over here, which is so glad, you all obviously are very much into all of this. I'm not that you are too, but I'm sure a lot of you might know. Very specifically, what I'm being shown is wearing a very sexy outfit, leather, whatever, trousers and shirt, sleeveless, and high heel leather shoes. Boots going all the way up to the knees, like long boots. Hair almost done like it's an updo, but kind of not a messy updo. It's almost like a punk rock updo kind of thing. Dark haired, looking very, very nice, very attractive. And for a brief period of time when she was there was a feeling of, I'm good, I'm on top of the world, I've got it together, and then everything went down like that really fast. Oh, this girl was poisoned, y'all. It's not drugs. I do believe something was given to her in terms of either to incapacitate her, and then whatever was done. This is not... What is this? Okay, here's one. Which caused her demise. Oh my God. They did check on her to make sure. There's some, it's like she needs resuscitation. Oh, let's get some medical help. But hey, take your time coming here. That kind of a situation. 5 by the Hierophant, Taurus, and the Death card. 13. 7, the Chariot card was popped out. 17. Aquarius, the Star card. The Hangman. 5 of Cups. So I will say, wait, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 2 more. 7, 8, 9. Oh, hell. She ain't gonna let this go, girlfriend. She is not. Hierophant. Organizations were tapped in to alter, to manipulate, to manage the demise. There was quick momentum as far as let's hurry up and find somebody who can do this for us. Let's hurry up and find. So it's almost like utilizing, pulling in all the favors to get things to work out in such a way that it's going to come out as being a very natural, balanced, this happens type of a situation. Absolutely, there was help in terms of, the cause of her death, whatever. And then in terms of when she was announced, or the autopsy or the certificate was published, there was a lot of waiting time over there, because somebody was waiting for somebody to come in and say something to wrap it up. And then you have the King of Cups, 19, right? 19 is the Sun card. And then 15, 16, 17, 18, the Moon card. Wow, the Sun card, the Moon card, and the Knight of Wands. Wow. She's not too happy about the fact that she lost her child, obviously. And the Moon card, very unhappy about that. A lot of light is going to be shed on the reason why, or her postmortem certificate cause of death. A lot of light is going to be shed on that. That's going to come out in the open, and that's going to be questioned big time. And then there is going to be a reopening of her case. Absolutely, there is going to be a reopening of her case, or a cause of death. Inner and outer work, a lot of work is going to be put into it. Loyalties are going to be questioned. False promises. Universal medicine is going to be checked. False promises, right? So, political authority is going to be brought in, is going to be questioned. The malevolent behavior of authority and the false promises that was made. Immorality of it all is going to be brought to the surface. I'm getting a headache. Thank you, Coriana Han, for telling me your story. She is not resting in peace. She is going to make sure these fools pay for it. Very unfortunate. See, that's the thing, y'all. I say, nothing wrong with people having aspirations of, this, that, and the other, we've nothing wrong with, don't get me wrong. I mean, not all celebrities are psychos and criminals, and not all regular citizens are angels, we know that. But I'm just going to say that, you know how some people, they are so crazy about the celebrities, and they basically like fawn all over them and live for them and have their names and all that stuff tattooed on them. And I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Like, seriously, what is wrong with you? Right? But on the other hand, you have some cases where some fans have actually ended up marrying their celebrity crushes, and they're doing all right. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to say. Okay, so I'm going to stop this for the moment and see. Oh, I'm getting a really bad headache though. Okay, what are the questions? Yeah, I do believe. No, it wasn't a ritual. It was just a event, a publicity event, and that sort of like a party time. Excuse me. You know what I find strange? How convenient, no? It's either pneumonia or aneurysm or cardiac arrest. Like, how convenient. Excuse me. So that's all I got for you guys at the moment. Do you all have any questions for me? Y'all, I'm getting a really bad headache. I don't know what's going on over here. So I hate to be so abrupt, but I'm just going to I'm going to stop this reading. Thank you everybody for watching, for joining in. Stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch. Hopefully, I'm going to try and do all these people and see. There is a common denominator. We know that for a fact, isn't it? I mean, it's all over the news. Everybody knows about it and yada yada. So what's a big whoop about that, right? But at the end of the day, you never know what else might happen. But let me tell you, if people think that by putting away Diddy and putting away, what's that fool's name? Harvey Weinstein and Epstein and Robert Kelly and all those people, that we've gotten rid of all these goons. The answer is no. For every goon we put away in jail, there are 10 other goons running around under the radar. So it's a fact of life. Oh, okay, Rachel, I'm going to go check it out. Thank you. So I'm going to end this, y'all. Sorry to be so abrupt, but thank you, everybody. Let me just see. Blessed be y'all. Okay. Whee. All right. Thank you. Have a great night. Take care. Have a great rest of the week. I don't know, tomorrow I'm a little bit busy. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it, but if I find some time, I'm not going to do a video, y'all, because by the time the file converts to some other, oh my god, it drives me freaking insane, So I think doing lives are better because I don't have to worry about converting the files and putting it in this software and tweaking it and doing that, and just do a live and be done with it. So thank you, Rachel. So thank you, everybody. Either tomorrow or on Thursday I'll do one, okay? So Rachel, Susie Q, Debbie, Sherlyn, we had some new people here. Jen, Crystal Bauman, Amanda Lynn, then we have Angelique Rivera, JR, Debbie, I did say her name. I'm sure I'm missing names. We had a small group today, Auntie, but that's fine, It's a weeknight, so Gigi, Gigi, I will. Lucian Gray, yeah. Did I say Crystal? Yeah, okay. So Karen, Kareen, Barbara Sterling. I don't know, Barbara. I hate to say this, but I'm not being, I don't feel that pull to do a reading for her. Julie Petty, hi and thank you. And also somebody asked me about doing a reading for Kardashians. I'm like, nah, I'm just Denise, hello, Janabi, Nikki Lou, Cheryl Calamari, Unfailing Cold. Thank you all. Sharon B. Thank you all for being here. But some cases, I just don't have the, I shouldn't say motivation, but I just don't feel pushed to do it. And there's no other way of explaining it. So maybe sometime in the future I might. And you know who I want to do? Wait, Sherilyn said, would you think about doing a reading for Ashley Smiley, her daughter Carly Gregg? I don't know who that is, but I don't know who that is, Sherilyn, but I might. Let me make a note of her name and see what. Ashlyn Smiley, Carly Gregg. I don't know who that is. S-M-I. I don't know who that is. But, oh, I don't like this name though. This Carly Gregg. I don't know. Something about it. Anyway. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see whatever thing. Although it would be very interesting to do. You know whose I want to do? Kanye West. Okay, I'm going to share something with you all about Kanye West. Let's not get into the fact that he's married to that chick and they wear all those weird clothes and she basically struts around the universe naked. I mean, let's leave that aside, right? Everybody used to talk about Kanye West saying that he's crazy, he's cuckoo, he's demented, he's delusional. Even, what's her face's name? His wife, that Kardashian woman, that, oh, he has mental health issues, he has this, he has that. I've always digressed. I always feel he's a very smart guy under a lot of duress, particularly when he was married to that psycho Kardashian. Oh my goodness, that family is a piece of work, y'all. I'll tell you that, in my opinion. Again, another one of those that I never signed into. I was like, yeah. But I have to give them credit for being so successful, for just being so successful even though they have no talent. Okay? So that's good business skills. You got to give where credit's due. Give credit where credit's due. So I used to say, no, there's something about this guy. He has seen things. He has smartened up really quick. He almost got caught in the dragnet. He has struggled really hard to escape. He has really had some real struggles, almost to the extent of, to heck with it, there's so much pressure, I may as well just give in and sign in. But thank God for him, for guiding him, and he didn't fall into that dragnet, which is why he is fine today. But people never believed him. Go back and look at some of his interviews. And then I saw an interview of his with, and I always used to say that, and Mark used to say, oh yeah, right, whatever, just listen to him. Look at the way he dresses. Mark isn't the kind of guy who follows all this, celebrity. We are not that kind of people, we just aren't, because we are not attracted to that. But here and there you see some snippets, something on the news, something on whatever, oh my God, can you believe it? And for Mark to say that he's crazy, look at the way he dresses. What kind of a guy would let his wife dress like that and strut about all? Well, let's not get into that. That's him and his wife. Okay? I saw this recording, brief video of his interview on Joe Rogan. Go listen to it. This guy is really smart. It's like he's got so much going on in his head that if you can't keep up with him, you lost it. Like, you won't get it. He's really smart. And for him to channelize all that, he has the ability and the capability to accomplish so much more. I hope he does. He really has that ability. So he is really lucky. And regardless of the lady he's married to, I doubt if that's going to last for very long. Regardless of that, I truly hope that he is able to protect himself from all these crazy people. He's done a phenomenal job not getting caught in that dragnet. I hope he stays out of it, even if he means he's going to be a little less successful, which is fine. But your integrity and your moral compass is still intact. So I actually want to do a full-on reading about him. That's going to be very interesting. And people like Dave Chappelle and Cat Williams, and you listen to them. I mean, nobody took any of them seriously. And look at the poop that's hit the fan right now. It's like a hot mess. So anyway, I'm going to stop gabbing on. Blessed be everybody. Yeah, I agree. See, I agree. I totally agree. That was a threat. And that was a very, 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 I think for him, that was a very, very scary time. And if he had kind of slipped, he would have, somebody was watching over him. So, Crystal Corey says something. What a Crystal Corey? Oh, we have a Crystal Pink and a Crystal Corey. All right. Christy Corey says me too. All right, y'all. I'm just going to say goodnight to everybody. Thank you, everybody. Blessed be y'all. And take care, and I'll see you in the next video. All right. Stay safe. Be happy. Bye. All right. Let's end the stream. End the stream. Yes, Bunny. I'm coming.